All right, so far, got my intake horn taken off. It was just a few 10 millimeter bolts. Came right off. 11 millimeter nut on the clamp here. Got that foam out. There's the grid heater. I removed the grid heater wire, which is right there. It was bolted to that post right there. I undid my couple of wire harnesses. I undid that big one to get it out of the way, and now I'm about to use a 19 millimeter wrench to break all the fuel lines off. And then I'm going to set them out in the exact order that I take them off, front to back. So I put them back on and go back to front. That's where I'm at right now. All right, well, I got all of the fuel lines off, fuel rail off. I'm not gonna lie, the last two were a pain in the ass. I left the last one connected to the actual engine, and I just disconnected it from the rail, and I just tilted it up. That way, I didn't have to actually remove it from the very back. Now I just have to remove the rest of the 10 mils, and then this plate should come off, and then I can replace it with the new one. All right, so I didn't record most of this. I thought I was recording, and I guess I wasn't. But so what I did was, where I'm at now, I have the fuel rail back on. I have the plate on with the gasket. Let's see. I have one fuel line back there that I already had. I didn't remove it all the way. And then, yeah, so I have my temperature sensor in there. I took it out of the factory one and mounted it in this one. So now I'm about to torque all this down, and then I'm gonna start placing my fuel lines back in one by one. And then once I have those, I will show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you what to do next. All right, so I got the whole fuel rail and fuel lines connected. I reran the wiring, harnesses, plugged them all in. Now I'm going to install the intake horn back on with the new gasket, bolt it all together, plug in that one harness right there, and then I should be able to fire the truck up. I also left this out. Where is it? This. I'm not putting it back in because the video I watched, the guy, he didn't put it back in, and he said it wasn't a big deal, so he said it might just be a little bit louder, which I don't mind. So yeah, I'm gonna get the intake horn on, and then I'll start the truck up, check for leaks. All right, so I got everything hooked back up. For the grid heater wire, I just put some heat shrink, some thick heat shrink over it, just to insulate it. I didn't unplug it from the battery or the relay. I just have it clipped back onto where it was clipped at, and it's just hanging right there. It's not gonna touch anything. I'm gonna try that out and see how it works. I've seen people just disconnect from the relay or disconnect from the battery, but I just figured if I have it not touching anything and I don't let it cycle, that shouldn't even ever get any electricity going through it. So, but yeah, I mean, everything's connected back in. I did break the hose clamp right there, but I put a new one on. But I'm gonna check for leaks, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is my old one, the factory one. It's pretty dirty. I do live in Mississippi, so that nut don't look too bad, but I just wanted to be able to sleep at night, so I went ahead and did this grid heater delete. Allows more air to go through too, so I ain't gotta worry about it. All right, I finished up. I checked for leaks, didn't have any leaks. No check engine light. It did take a little while to crank, but I mean, I hit the button twice. It just turned over for a while and then it finally cranked up, but that was just because all the rails were empty. It was pushing all the air out. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. I know I probably left quite a few steps out. It was just kind of a tedious process for me doing it my first time. So just let me know if you have any questions. I also did just wire up this Go light. It's off-brand. I got it from TikTok shop, but it works pretty good. It's all wireless remote. Pretty cool.